Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my wash and go on my low porosity type 4 hair with bentonite clay. And I'm going to start off with basically dirty hair. I'm going to split it into 4 sections and spritz it with water. I actually kind of separated into 2 additional smaller sections so that I can work better with it. Once I split it into the small section, I just kind of finger detangle it to make sure there's no large tangles in that section. Once I do that, then I take my water bottle and I spritz it a little bit to further detangle it. I kind of press the water into my hair so that it can kind of help with the detangling process. So after I detangle, I will apply my bentonite clay mixture, which includes water, bentonite clay, and apple cider vinegar. I am going to spritz my hair just to make sure that it's a little bit damp. It doesn't need to be soaking wet, but damp. And then I rake the bentonite clay mixture through my hair. What I'm doing is to make sure that I apply it to my scalp and also throughout the rest of that section of hair. I want to make sure that every strand is covered, and as I'm applying it to my hair, I also will apply extra water just in case my hair will get a little bit dry, and I just make sure that I rake it through so that I'm able to also detangle while I apply the product. Bentonite clay is actually really good with detangling. It really does help, it just helps with the detangling process. That's what I've found. I mean, honestly, like my fingers will slide through my hair quite easily once I've applied it to that particular section. And I'm going to just continue to do this process throughout the rest of this section. After I make sure and get the bentonite clay in throughout the shaft of my hair, I actually also apply it to my scalp. Bentonite clay is a really good clarifier, so it does help remove a lot of buildup, and I also use apple cider vinegar in mine, so it definitely helps with any buildup that can occur on the scalp. So here is a close-up of this section of hair once all the bentonite clay has been applied to the section. You see, it's really easy for me to rake my fingers through that section as every piece is pretty well detangled. So I just continue to go throughout the same process, spray my hair, just get a little bit wetter and a little more damp, and then I apply the bentonite clay to my scalp and to the rest of my hair, making sure that the bentonite clay covers each individual strand and kind of like detangling as I go. After I finish doing my entire head, applying the bentonite clay, I just kind of give myself a little scalp massage to kind of lift up any dandruff or buildup that could have occurred on my scalp. And this is a view of my hair after I apply the bentonite clay. You can kind of see that my hair is kind of two different textures, or probably several different textures. It's much shorter in the back, and it's a little bit longer in the front. My curls in the front just tend to be longer. It is a kind of a messy process, but you know, I'm all done now. Here you see my hair. I've let my hair dry for about 30 minutes. And you can kind of see the curls forming. It's actually my hair is still very damp with the product in it, but either way it still works. Here's a clip of me after my hair after I rinsed out the bentonite clay. Curls still clump together pretty well. Very little frizz. So after that, I'm going to apply my deep conditioner. That's the conditioner I like to use. It definitely helps with any frizz or anything that could occur. So I'm applying the conditioner, deep conditioner, in kind of a praying hands motion throughout my hair. Trying to make. Usually, I typically do this in the shower, to be honest, because I just prefer it. I feel like it turns out better when my hair is soaking wet and I apply the deep conditioner, but you know, for purposes of the video, I wanted to do it outside the shower. So I'm applying it through the rest of my hair, and then I put a steam shower cap, well, I guess just basically a steam cap on my hair, and I actually sleep in it overnight. This is my hair the next morning. Hair is still pretty well clumped. You can see I definitely have type 4C hair. So once I do that, I kind of gently try to separate my hair into 4 sections. Try not to disturb the curl pattern too much. After I split my hair into 4 sections, I will apply my leave-in conditioner, oil mixture, and styler. It's important to note that because my hair is low porosity, it benefits from the products being heated up. So before I applied them, I did heat up my leave-in conditioner and my oil mixture. I'm going to start with my leave-in conditioner. This is the leave-in conditioner. I just apply it to that entire section of hair using the praying hands method. Then I apply the oil mixture, and then I will split my hair into a smaller section, and I'm going to apply my styler, which is the gel, and I'm going to just rake it through my hair in order to get it evenly distributed amongst each strand and coil. Right here, I'm not really, I'm really just kind of making sure that my hair is coated. I have used the shingling method before, which is kind of like pressing each curl in between your fingers in order to kind of get a more defined curl pattern, but which is what I'm doing here. That's kind of like a shingling, but I don't really do that throughout the entire section. I really just do it, you know, as I see that it's needed. If the curl is actually frizzing or it just needs it. And because your hair should really honestly be soaking wet, I'm just applying more water to the hair, to my to the section. So I'm just going to continue to do that throughout the rest of my head. So after I apply the product to that section, you can kind of see what my hair looks like. So here I'm just repeating the process again. I am taking this section. I had already applied the leave-in conditioner and oil mixture prior to, and I usually do it in larger sections. And then I will saturate the section of hair with water again, just to make sure that it's as saturated as possible with water, because, you know, again, the section should be very, very damp. And then I will apply my styler, making sure that it covers the entire length of the hair, and also put it on the roots, just to make sure that they are laid nicely. Okay, this is what it looks like after all the products have been applied. It's still basically 100% damp. And so you can still see it's shorter in the back. The back is actually shrunk up a lot more. And then of course the front is a little bit longer. These curls are pretty well defined thanks to the bentonite clay. So once I'm all finished, I need to set my curls, and I will do this by covering my face with a towel so I don't take an eye out, and just shake my head back and forth, left and right, in order to allow my curls to clump as they may. And that's what you see me doing here. And this is how it looks after I've shaken my head just before concussion. And it should look somewhat like this. Well, I guess if you have my hair type, it would look something like this, but if you have different hair types, I'm sure there will be varying degrees of, I don't know, it would look different, I guess. So I'm going to let my hair dry for a little while I get dressed. And just be aware that you shouldn't really touch your hair while it's drying. It definitely tends to cause a frizz, but I'm just kind of moving the curls around so they're not just kind of hanging in place. And I'm going to probably move them out of my face so that I can get dressed. So I let my hair air dry as I got dressed, and this is what it looks like right now. It's still pretty damp. Honestly, my hair takes forever to dry. I just really don't understand why, but it just always takes forever to dry. So I'm going to use a blow dryer with a diffuser nozzle attached, and I'm going to diffuse my hair so that it dries a little bit quicker. And I've set the measure to make sure that it is on low heat. So after I'm done diffusing my hair for another 20 to 25 minutes, this is what my hair looks like now. And you can see that it's probably 75 to 85% dry. The roots are still a little bit damp, but that will dry over time. My hair is definitely shrunken up a bit, but I honestly don't mind that. I tend to let it stay like this. I don't fluff it or stretch the roots or anything because I kind of like how it looks at this point, and it stretches over time. You can see that there's a little bit of shrinkage here, but it's nothing that I'm concerned about. I honestly don't mind shrinkage, but this is the final product. So I hope you like it. I'm going to insert a couple of pictures of my hair on day 2 and 3, just so you can see how my hair lasts. It typically lasts about 3 to 5 days. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you liked it.